Alright, so, hi, this is Yukio, and I'm starting up a Pokemon Insurgence Let's Play / walkthrough kind of thing. I have a save that is getting to the second gym, I think? Second or third? Second. And yeah, so I'm gonna do the thing with the thing. Welcome to Pokemon Insurgence. Current version is release 1.0 with 3 badges with a final boss around level 50. It's just ridiculous. Tauren region. 1 year ago. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you know why you are here. Grave loss has come to the region. The Augur was a great man. He was a hero, and a great one. He protected us and our families. You know him as your hero, the man who single-handedly defeated 5 of the cults. He's one of the greatest men the Tauren region has ever known. But, as you know, the Tauren region is home to several cults. These cults contain terrible, terrible people. Thieves, murderers, and worse. The Augur has become a hero after he single-handedly defeated 5 of the different cults in the region. He saved all of our lives. 1 week ago, he went looking for one of the cults that still remained. He has not returned. He hasn't been seen since. People of Tauren, I, like you, do not believe our Augur is dead. I assure you, I will work tirelessly to make sure our Augur is found again. With a heavy heart, I accept the burden of becoming the Augur until he is found. Until the first Augur is found, I shall be the second Augur. I promise you, I will use every resource at my disposal to find him. These cultists have taken everything dear from us. They've taken loved ones and taken our homes, and now they have taken our hero. I assure you, we will not live this down. We will not let these cultists, these terrorists, these insurgents split apart our families and destroy the place we call home. Long live the Tauren region. Long live the Tauren region. We will remain strong. This is where I'm debating. Yes, and you can look at what you can do. And I'm... What is a PP challenge? I assume less PP? You can't restore PP? I don't know. Egg challenge. Solo run. I feel like a solo run is... Whenever I play a game, I almost always only use my starter. Bravery challenge, just can't run. Non-technical, I don't know, can't teach TMs. I don't know what mystery challenge is. Basically, the only thing I know here is Nuzlocke, randomized, and solo. I feel like Nuzlocke would be a bad idea. Randomized I could do. Solo run I might be able to do. Or I could just check everything. Just like do. This would be so dumb. You know what? Take off egg challenge, but, okay, no. I chicken out. Maybe later. Yeah. I'll do bravery challenge. You simply cannot flee from wild battles. Yes. Can you hear me? Please, you need to hear me. Yeah, one thing I'm gonna mention before we go further. I'm not so much with the voice acting, so voices. Bleh. Oh, thank Arceus. You're not gone just yet. You've got to listen to me. Any minute now, it'll come back. You need to stay focused and remember all you can. You can't stop it from taking your memories, but we can focus on delaying it. Paraphrasing. It's coming. We need to be quick. You at least remember your name, right? Oh, I do not. Are you sure? No. Okay, good. You remember your name. What else do you remember about yourself? Do you remember if you're a boy or a girl? I'm a boy, but... So what? I like the middle one. Kind of. Sure. No. Great, you do. This might not be as bad as I thought. It's back. You need to wake up. Now. Why did I skip the name? Because I'd be like third person, talking about myself from another person's perspective, and it's annoying. Yukihiro, please, before it's too late. Gengar. Yukihiro, I've sent someone to fend it off and get you out of here. You need to wake up. Alright, the door is sealed, and I just instructed the Gengar to use its Dream Eater move. It will feed off the prisoner's dreams and memories until there's nothing left. They won't be waking up anytime soon, and even if they do, it's not as if they have a Pokemon to defend themselves from the Gengar. Well, how is our youngest prisoner's memories faring? According to the computer, Miss Persephone, their memories should be gone within the hour. Excellent. As soon as their memories are gone, we'll fulfill our end of the bargain. Good work, you two. We are starting the ritual. We are starting the ritual soon in the upstairs room. Will you be attending, or do you need to stay at the computer to supervise it? I coded it myself, miss. I don't need to supervise it. It works perfectly. Very well. I'll see you upstairs in a moment, then. Miss, wait. I have a question. After the child's memories are gone, what do you plan to do with them? Kill them, of course. I expect you upstairs within 2 minutes. Why are we bothering to wipe the memories if we're just going to kill them anyways? No clue, but thank you for not asking that in front of her. You know how she hates to be questioned. Let's go upstairs then. It's always fun to see a ritual being performed. Gengar! Please, Yukihiro, wake up. The Gengar's gone. You can wake up now. Follow me and get out of this hellhole and never come back. Knowing our luck, we'll see each other again. Good luck. Just pull me right the hell out of bed, why don't you? Forfeit? Oh, because I'm doing a challenge. That's neat. I have $3,000. They didn't take that off me? Whatever. I'll take it. This? Yes. Cool. Can't go in there. Potion. Potion. Oh yeah, I also have a texture skin pack thing. It does stuff. It makes the game look nice. Not that it doesn't look nice originally. It just adds things. Do I want to read this? I guess. It's a book that reads, The Cults of the Tauren Region. Would you like to read it? No. As far back as written history goes, the Tauren region has been plagued by gang violence by a number of cults. All of these cults worship a legendary Pokemon, and some in much the same way one would revere a god. Which, news just in, is also a Pokemon. These cults have been known for killing and torturing people who disagree with their ideals. While different cults will rise and fall, it is worth knowing which cults currently hold power. There are five cults currently in power. The Cult of Darkrai, Abyssal Cult, Infernal Cult, Sky Cult, and a group simply called Perfection. All of these cults are extremely dangerous and should be treated with extreme caution. Yeah, that's why I'm just like running around with a Mew in my back pocket. I'm totally being safe. Mew is holding a small note. Hello again. I chose Mew to help you out with this mess due to its special ability. Like all legendary or mystical Pokemon, Mew has an ability that no other Pokemon possesses. Mew is able to use the transform ability to change its form and disguise itself as something else. However, Mew requires the DNA of something in order to transform into it. If you can find DNA, you can transform you into a different person, disguising you. Now you can use this ability to hide yourself from enemies. You can use this to escape the base. Good luck. Your benefactor. There's dried up blood splattered all over the ground. Contained DNA of Darkrai cultist. Hey. Yes. Now go back. I don't remember which of all these have things. Unlock. Another Potion! A Potion in the medicine bag. Potion. There's a repel here somewhere, I think. And I know there are hidden items in this game. I don't know where they all are, but, you know, check everywhere. I checked in here, didn't I? I think I did. This is the room that first potion was in. There's the repel. That's one thing I absolutely love about this game. It shows the items as they are. I mean, sure, there's a couple exceptions, but for the most part, it's like TMs are discs, Pokeballs are Pokeballs, Great Balls are Great Balls, Ultra Balls are Ultra Balls. Everything is as it is, and it's amazing. No, up here first. Oh yeah. Ice Heal? Why do they leave all these things just around? Like, I don't know. Another potion. Gotta check for hidden items. Need all of the items. My arms. Okay. Go. Gotta go fast. Kind of. Not really, but you know. Awakening. That's nice. Potion. So, what? I know stairs can do this, but I don't know, it just seems weird. It feels like it should be over one more. I don't know, it's just weird. Persephone's finally decided to give the summoning of Darkrai another try. To be honest, I don't think it's going to work. Not at all. Or it'll work just as well as last time. Hi, guy. To be honest, I couldn't really care less about this Darkrai business. In the Tauren region, you're either nobody or you're a cultist. I know which I'd rather be, which is why I joined up. Or you could not be stupid. You know, that could work too. It's a book that reads Cult of Darkrai. Sure. The Cult of Darkrai is led by a woman named Persephone. Like most other cultists in the region, they have made it their goal to summon Darkrai from a different world. Most of her reasons for trying to call Darkrai are unknown, but she is suspected to have sadistic tendencies due to events in her childhood. The Kalos War. The Aroma-Kalos War was a war between the Kalos and Aroma regions that is renowned for the first inter-region war that involved the use of Pokemon as fighting tools. Kalos eventually won the war by use of what was basically nuclear weaponry, an ultimate weapon charged by legendary Pokemon. Iberutaru. Sereniasa? Zigarude? These suits are really stuffy and uncomfortable. I wish we could get new ones, without hoods at least. Yeah, then it'd kind of be... Well, no, because of DNA. I only joined this cult a few months ago, so I don't know everything about what happened last time they summoned Darkrai, but apparently it escaped. I hope it doesn't happen again. Persephone tends to be a bit kill-happy when she's angry. Rituals Persephone does always words. Ugh. The rituals Persephone does always fascinate me, as horrifying as they are. It's a weird idea that some chanting and blood can call forth something as powerful as Darkrai. I wonder how she does it. Out of all the cults in the Tauren region, I'd like to think this one is the simplest. We don't want world domination, perfection, or omnipotence. All we want is Darkrai, and that's just the way I like it. Last time I saw Darkrai was a year ago. I'll admit I'm a bit nervous to see it again, but I'm really excited to. Okay, I didn't want to do that. And so we begin! Yes, please, you can't do this. I've loyally served you all this time, and you will continue to do so. You made an oath when you joined our cult, that you would give your life for us. Now I'm simply claiming what was promised. Activate the ritual circle. Darkrai, god of darkness, I call upon you in this evil night to enter our world. In return, I offer you the soul of this loyal servant to be bound to your world of nightmares forever. Voco virtetum ubararum dominium. Darkrai, the lord of nightmares, you are the great balancer of the world. You punish the great, slay the immortal. Darkrai, it has been 1 year since I saw you last. We summoned you in a chamber not too far from here. Of course you remember what occurred then. A great feat was accomplished that day, but now I call upon you again. Darkrai, why will you not join me? Why do you not seek me out? I know my sister has seen you time and time again. What does she have that I don't? Please, Darkrai, I beseech you, join me, join my team, join the cult that has worshipped you for so many years. With my guidance and your power, the world could be ours. Bish! I just want to give people nightmares. I don't want the world, I have the world. Again, Darkrai decides to ignore my offer and leave. It's probably gone off to Cillian City to see my treacherous sister again. Nobody say a word. And then someone says words. And what do you two want exactly? Miss, please, I'm confident that if we had another try, we could trap Darkrai here. We don't know why it didn't work this time, but if you'll just give us another chance. Get out of my way. Miss, please, just give us one more chance. I said, get out of my way! And to show these wretches how the leader of the cult of Darkrai deals with disobedient, incapable grunts. Fire Blast. Not even ashes. Now, does anyone else feel like dying? No one questions the Mew. Nobody questions the Mew. Good, I didn't think so. I'm going to check on the prisoner. Nobody questions the Mew. We drew straws to see who would have to be sacrificed this year. The fact that it could have been easily me... Could have easily been me? What? The fact that it could have easily been me up there scares me more than I'd like to admit. I have never liked sacrificing people. It's the screams that always get me in the end. Hey, you look an awful lot like that guy we sacrificed last year. Are you two brothers? No, I'm him. Sort of. Vicarious? That's not the right word. I don't know. Words. Hi, guy. Persephone's down there checking on the prisoner. I wouldn't go down there if I were you. You don't want to make her any more mad. Oh! AKA, you're forcing me to go down the story path. He's happy. Eh. And bravery. I can't run. Ghastly. Bye-bye. That powerful 2 experience. Hey, look, Pokeball. I think that's a Pokegear. Not sure. I think so. There's a small flute and another note in loose hands. Obtain the quartz flute. Yukio put the quartz flute in the key item's pocket. The quartz flute allows you to call upon Mew when needed. This can be used to utilize Mew's transform ability, transforming you into someone else, or potentially changing you into a different Pokemon. To use it, go into your bag and either use it directly or register it for future use. Good luck. Your benefactor. Hi, guy. I swear I just saw Mew. Did you see it? The bright pink Pokemon? It was floating really close to you? No. What? I could swear I saw it. Come on, don't mess this up like you always do. My name is Damien. I'm an aspiring Pokemon trainer. Well, I would be if I had a Pokemon, but besides one. You are? Yukio, got it. Today's not a day to complain. The Augur, the greatest man in the world, of course, is coming to Telnor Town. You know who the Augur is, right? Unfortunately. Of course you do. Who wouldn't? He's only the greatest trainer in the world. Anyway, he's visiting this town later today. The mayor and the townsfolk have been preparing ever since this morning. I'm excited. I was just running errands before he arrives. I know, why don't you help out? We're assigning jobs in the town hall. Let's talk to people first. The second Augur is the most amazing person ever. They say he's so strong he defeated Kyogre in a wrestling match. Isn't that incredible? No. Not really. How do you even do that? Technology's amazing. I can talk to my friends all over the world. I can share Pokemon battle or even visit secret bases. I kind of feel bad for that Damien kid. All the other kids in town got a Pokemon, but he wasn't allowed to. His mother wouldn't let him. People call him the Augur, but that's not really the right name. He's actually the second Augur. The first one disappeared many years ago. There's nothing good on TV. What about in the books? It's a book that reads the history of the cults, sure. The first of the cults in the Tauren region were created hundreds of years ago. The first 2 cults of the Tauren region were the Time Cult, who were worshippers of the legendary Pokemon Dialga, and Infernal, who were the worshippers of Groudon. Soon the Time Cult left for another region, and the Infernal Cult inspired many other cults to take form. There were around 10 cults in existence before the first Augur came. The Augur fought and defeated 5 of the different cults and was on his way to defeat more before he mysteriously disappeared. Now only 5 cults remain. Perfection, the Cult of Darkrai, the Infernal, Abyssal, and Sky Cult. Books! I didn't actually read that one in my first time through. You. Yo, did you hear? The Augur's coming to our little town. He's like the leader of the region. I heard he has a Salamence, yo! Professor Sylvan likes to hand out Eevee to trainers. Well, it's a bit of a boring starter Pokemon. It can evolve into so many different things. I don't know, though. I wouldn't evolve my Eevee if I caught it. I just have this feeling there'd be a reward somewhere for not evolving it. More books. This book that read, What is a legendary Pokemon? Sure. A legendary Pokemon is a Pokemon that is extremely rare and powerful. There are several criteria that a Pokemon must follow if they are to be considered a legendary. First of all, they are unique. They are one of a kind, or in some rare exceptions, 2 or 3 of a kind. Secondly, they are unable to be bred to create more of them. For example, Manaphy is still considered a legendary, even though it can be bred into a Phione, because it cannot breed into more Manaphy. Finally, they must not be able to evolve. Often, legendary Pokemon are so rare and powerful that they are worshipped as gods. You're a trainer? You have to be ready for anything. Yay, potions! Put the potions in the medicine bucket. Those potions let you heal your Pokemon even at the brink of battle. The Augur's coming to little old Telnor Town. This is amazing. He's a world-renowned hero. Yeah, why is he coming here? Just because? Most of the gyms in the Tauran region are based around a theme rather than a type. For example, Xavier, the leader in Vipix City, has a forest-themed gym, which means he uses poison and bug types. And trust me, you didn't even want to know how the Elite Four styled their teams. Yeah, freaking bugs. I'm only 6 now, but I'll soon be old enough to get my own Pokemon. I can't wait. Is Abra gonna be your Pokemon? So with the read, who is the second Augur? Sure. The second Augur is a beautiful and ruggedly handsome trainer. Well, this isn't biased. He is the only one who is currently saving the world from the cults, and he is the hero of everyone in the region. He is incredible, and he is the hero we deserve. No. Just no. Do you have a Pokemon? If not, I'm sure Professor Sylvan would be happy to give you one. He has a bunch of Eevee. Yeah, but he's busy. Hello, are you new here? I'm not Professor Sylvan. I'm the professor in this town. I suppose you want to start your Pokemon adventure? Most of the other kids in the neighborhood have already gotten their Eevee from me and headed north to the trainer school in Midna Town. As for you, you'll have to wait. The town is busy preparing for Augur's arrival, and so am I. Why don't you come back later? I walked in this house, right? Yeah. Hi there, I'm an employee at the Pokemon. It's a convenience store chain that can be found on the top floor of any Pokemon Center, just like the one here. The Pokemon Center is an important place for any trainer to know. You can heal your Pokemon, buy things, or even visit the bottom floor to buy new clothes. Why don't you take this for a free sample? 5 Pokeballs! Awesome! Throw those at wild Pokemon to catch them. What all do I have in my bag now? I got potions, got Pokeballs. No hack. Cool. This is where it wants me to go. Beat it, kid. I'm not interested in talking. Well, you're rude. Beat it. Okay, rude! I'm going to draw the Augur a portrait when he's here. After all, everyone in town is supposed to give him a gift. Telnor Town is a small town to the east of the Tauran region. We're far away from most of the cities in High Life, but we're happy here. Okay. Okay. I finished cleaning up the road. Is there anything else I can do? Oh, this is Yukihiro. I met them outside. They offered to help, too. I see. Well, Damien, I think we're pretty well finished cleaning up and preparing the town. As long as you have your gift for the Augur ready, I think you're done. You do have your gift for the Augur ready, right? Oh, well, I may have forgot. You better find one, and fast. I heard you could find a rare stone in one of the caves in the forest. Of course, you need a Pokemon to safely explore the forest. No! Absolutely not! Not a chance! Damien is absolutely not mature enough to get a Pokemon. He's still just a child. Mom! Everyone else in town got the Pokemon and left to go on their adventures. They're not confident. They're not confined to this crummy little town. And that's something you'll never do. You'll get yourself killed. Why do you care? It's not like you're my real mothers or anything. That is... shots fired? Question mark? That's a low blow. I don't really care. Like, this is just... That's not okay. I raised you since birth, and I know enough about you to know you are not capable of raising a plant, let alone a Pokemon. You're irresponsible, antisocial, and you can't even... Okay, first of all, bish bliss. Antisocial. Really? You're gonna call an antisocial as a term for someone who can't be a Pokemon trainer? Bite me. Alright, you two, settle down. I have an idea. You said your name was Yukiko? I'm sure you've handled a Pokemon before. We'll lend both you and Damien a Pokemon. Would you be willing to help Damien through the forest to the cave to help him find a gift for the Augur? No! But sure. Wonderful. I'm very grateful. So it's settled then. Yukihiro will help Damien get a gift for the Augur, and if Damien shows responsibility, then perhaps he can keep the Pokemon afterwards. Well, does that work for you? Fine, on one condition. When he messes this up, he will never press the issue again. I don't want to hear any of this Pokemon nonsense after you show the world how childish you are. Agreed, but I won't be irresponsible. Let's go! Yukio, I'll meet you at the professor's lab to get an Eevee. He has a bunch of Eevee from his days as a trainer. The lab is just in the southeast corner of the town. I'll see you there. I really hope I don't mess this up. Hey Yukio, thanks for agreeing to do this with me. It really means a lot. Okay. I'm just... My situation right now, I'm basically an amnesiac following this guy around. Like, okay, he's the first guy I saw. I'm gonna just stalk him. This music is like so familiar at the same time, so long ago. Listen, Professor. These Pokemon, they're freaks. No other Pokemon trainer would ever accept them as part of the team, and we can't afford to keep them any longer. All I ask is you to keep them. You already keep thousands of Eevee as it is. Surely those 3 Pokemon won't be a bother to you. Why do you care about the lives? I know who you are. I know what you've done. It's true, I'm merciless. I've done horrible things. There's a difference between mercilessness and needless... Mercilessness? Wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah. And needless death. Hello? I'm Damien, and this is Yukio. We're about to get a Pokemon so we can go to the forest. Sylvan, if you don't take these Pokemon, I'll release them, and they're sure to die in the wild. I would rather avoid needless death. If it comes down to it, you can just give them to these kids, right? Put them on the table. Very well. Excuse me, please. So you two are in need of Pokemon? Yes, sir. I see. That man that was in here just now, he was one of my colleagues in the university. He's a smart man and a great scientist. He's also the leader of one of the cults and is responsible for the deaths of thousands of people. A cult leader? These people are evil, Professor. You shouldn't be talking to them, let alone be accepting gifts from them. Tell me, Damien, Yukio, have you ever heard of a Delta Pokemon? I have! Even before this game. Well, I haven't. Then allow me to explain. Delta Pokemon were based on an idea scientists had about a Pokemon a while ago. They're Pokemon that have different DNA than a normal Pokemon. They're Pokemon that have a different type than they normally would. A good example would be an Electric-type Dragonite or a Water-type Porygon. These Pokemon that were given to me, these are Delta Pokemon. I'm not sure what type they are, but they seem to be genetic experiments of Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. They're scientific marvels. Letting a Delta species Pokemon die would be terrible. Now, normally, I would give you an Eevee as your Pokemon to start off your journey. However, it seems there are 3 more options for you to choose from. These Delta Pokemon that the cult leader gave me. Well, nobody wants a freak for a Pokemon. I can't imagine that most trainers would want to be friends with Delta Pokemon. Really? I would love to have a Delta Pokemon. That would be amazing. Because, like, they're unique. There's just a couple of them, maybe. Sure, you can create them with more genetic experimenting, but I mean, if they're being handed off because you didn't want them, that means that you're probably not going to make more, which means these are probably the only ones that exist. I would be like, yo, I will gladly have one of those. A Pokemon that will never know friendship is a sad, sad thing indeed. So I will offer you this. You may choose one of these 3 Delta Pokemon to be your companion. I only want to keep one, to study. If you are not interested in using one of these Pokemon, you can have the Eevee I normally reserve for trainers. So you have 4 options, one of the 3 Deltas, or Eevee. If you want the Eevee, simply talk to me. Or otherwise, choose your Pokeball. Yukio, I don't know what to do. I don't like the idea of a mutant Pokemon made by a murderer, but I don't like the idea of these Pokemon left all alone forever. You can pick, but hurry up. We don't know when the auger is arriving. Okay, so we got Delta Bulbasaur here. This is Fairy and Psychic type. It's a choice. Nope. We got the Ghost and Dragon type Pokemon. Delta Charmander. Is this your choice? Probably. But no. And then we have Delta Squirtle, the Dark and Fighting type. This is the one I chose in my first playthrough, which still isn't even done, but, you know. That's what I chose. And frankly, I like it, but, you know, I want to choose a different starter for this. And of course there's the Eevee. As for Delta Bulbasaur, I've seen a few Let's Plays use that, and honestly, I like Bulbasaur's line, but it's never really been one of my top. He's just kind of there. So, yeah, Delta Charmander. Yes. Yes. Dan Charmander. So I like to give you a nickname. Sure. And this is where I get lost. It's a male Charmander. Let's go with... I've never been good with nicknames. You know what? Since, I had planned to, and ended up forgetting, let's just go with, I was going to have people choose my starter, but I forgot and got too far, and now here we are. So, what I'm gonna do is stop it here, and wait for a few people to give me advice on a nickname. Let the viewers choose the nickname, and yeah, I'll see you all next time with a nickname.